Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. The snow is coming, the ice will follow, and it's time to play some more of the summoning. I'm going to hope to go a little bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday I was just tired. It had been a long day at work. Today's been a pretty chill day, so I'm hoping to get in probably about 2 or 3 hours. Maybe today we will get through the end levels. Not sure. Captain's office. Do I need to use the cross key here? I can use the cross key here. Is there a reason to use the cross key here other than killing some fire giants? Ow, 18. That hurt. There's a sun key that we get, but I have plenty of sun keys already. There's a Wunja rune, a broadsword I don't need, and a Gebo rune that I don't really need. So the answer to the question, do I need to use that cross key? How many cross keys do I have? I have 2 more. Yes, it's okay for me to use that one. I'm not going to take the broadsword, though. I don't need it. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? We got this big room. Right, there's pressure plates and levers. Let me get it mapped out again. Training hall, prepare for battle. Right, that's where all the phoenixes were. Pressure plate there, pressure plate there. Pressure plate there. Bunch of switches. Control panel. Still not sure how to open that. Okay, so there's a total of 7 pressure plates. I guess since I don't know exactly what to do, I'm going to start by pushing bodies and weighing some of them down. Actually, let's push this one up this way. I'm assuming that I will use bodies from the training area. I can push those on some of the pressure plates closer to the bottom. I actually have 5 bodies in here, so that's almost enough to get all of them. Let me see. I've got 2 there, 2 down there. Let's get the one closest to the magic mouth. If we push it straight to the right and then down a little bit, we should run into it. There we go. La la la, pushing bodies, la la la, it's so much fun. Kind of like a reverse cleaner sort of situation. Like, cleaners clean up the bodies. I just maneuver the bodies to be in a position that is beneficial to me. That's all. It's kind of like cleaning them up. You know, putting them to use. Recycling. We're recycling. That's what we're doing. Okay. So got all 4 of those. It's just the 3 bottommost pressure plates now. There's one more body up here. I'll go ahead and move it out. Wonder if my endurance is getting affected yet. I don't know how quickly that starts taking a hit. Push it slightly down and right. There we go. Is my endurance taking a hit? Oh yeah, it has. Look at that. Do I want to heal endurance? I guess we could. Doesn't take up a whole lot of magic. Oh, right, the statues. I forgot about those being in here. Okay, let's avoid taking a bunch of fireballs to the face this time. Last time, that's exactly what happened, and we ate a bunch of damage that we didn't really need to eat. Gonna wait for that one to fire before I run over and hit it. I guess I probably could have pushed some more of these things before I restored my endurance. But too late now. Fortunately, we don't have to push stuff too far. Nightshade leftovers and an apple core. A couple pieces of nightshade. I mean, I guess I'll take them. Ah. Alright, you know what? We're gonna save ourselves some endurance. If possible. I'm gonna try to lure this guy. Come on, idiot. There we go. Now we can kill him on top of this switch and then we don't have to push his body. Yeah, see, look at that. Alright. All 7 are weighed down. And it opened that door that I wanted to get into, that I didn't know how to get into. That's cool. I wonder if stepping on this pressure plate is going to do anything to shut it, though. Or does it fire poison or something? Before I step on it, I'm going to save my game. No, I don't want to do a new save. I want to... Alright, so if I step on this pressure plate, what happens? Nothing, apparently. We got all kinds of stuff here. Look at all this. And it's all kind of unnecessary. Okay, apparently I had lost a poison arrow. But I'm full now. Some throwing knives. Cool. I don't think I need 3 potions, so I can get rid of that one. Alright. Chain coif. Chainmail. I feel like I need chainmail for one of those item slots. I'm going to bring a potion with me too, just in case I need that for one of the item slots also. Don't think I need any of this stuff. Trying to remember like what else the mouths said they wanted. Great shield, an amulet of protection, whoop-de-doo. Few coins is okay. Spent several of my coins, so. Death shield. Looks cool. What does it do? Cast spell, I'm assuming, to kill stuff. Ooh, another Berkana rune. That's nice. And Othila. What does Othila do? Cast lightning. Not strictly necessary. Amulet of Endurance. Okay, so since I didn't have to spend anything to get in there, I feel like that's fine. But the treasure wasn't fantastically good. But that's okay. We got some stuff. Now we can come down here and kill some more serpent statues. I just really wanted to hear and see that again. It's so, like, dramatic of a death sound. Okay. Peek at the map. No pressure plates or anything down here. None in sight. So don't need to push any corpses. I'm wondering what this block is for. Nothing underneath of it. There's some plate gauntlets that I have no need of whatsoever. Is there another statue firing at me or anything? No. You know what? I was going to say, let me try out this death shield, see if it just kills stuff. But I'll wait until a situation where there's more enemies or enemies I might not want to deal with or something. Pretty sure I already have a great plate helmet out in the other world. There's some phoenixes behind there. Let's free them so that we can then kill them. It's so interesting that you can get them stuck on a corner like that, and then get yourself to a position where you can just kill them without them even being able to do anything. Is that it? Yeah, that's literally all there was. Okay. It looks like I've explored the entire level. I mean, they did say there was just treasure and stuff here. I seem to remember one of the runes taking me somewhere. Let's see if this is necessary. Oh, that's a complete waste. What about Rhino? Oh, that's new. What's all this then? Use the lava balls or you may get caught. Oh, right. It's going to shoot fireballs and stuff at me too. Nice of it to give me a Gubba rune to make sure I can get out. And then if I remember right, there's stuff hidden under that little fire block thing. Shield of Lightness. An Amulet of Protection. And a Parth rune. Okay, well, you know what? Before I go any further with this, I wasted a Thurisaz rune. And I don't really want to waste a Thurisaz rune, so I'm going to reload and then we'll do this. Don't think there's anything here I really care about. No. I do want the Gebo rune. I'll take the shield. Just because it's a magic shield and I like having magic items. And that should be everything. Yes, it is. All right. There's a little tiny piece of map that I didn't explore, and I don't think it's anything, but I would like to double check and make sure. It's a little ridiculous, but it's all the way up here. Right there. I didn't have that filled in on the map before, and so I'm just making sure it's a dead end and not like someplace else that I could go and find stuff. Alright, took a fair bit of damage from these fireballs, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use that Gebo rune instead of my magic. And I think I'm done here. Yeah, looks like I've explored everywhere, so. Cool. Let's go ahead and heal. Good. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Okay, so we're back in End 2 now. And we've explored pretty much all of End 2. There is a door it looks like I haven't been through. Oh, that's the little storage area thing that I said I don't need to go into because it's just bloodstones and apples and nightshade. So yeah, I definitely don't need to go there. All right, so I'm going to jump in this teleporter a few times. Until I either get to the exit I want to get to, which is not here. What is that? Is that a flask? No, it's a messenger pass. I've already got one of those. Yeah, definitely don't need that. And this is fine. Okay. So now I want to go up to the top right and head out to End 5. I'm pretty sure if I jump in this teleporter, it'll take me right there. Hell yeah. Okay. That healing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we've got a lot to do in here. First thing I'm going to do is hug the walls, run around, try to map the entire area. Just going to start off by doing that. Then I'm going to do it again, but then I will make note of what these mouths want. I'll screenshot the map, make note of what they want, and then I can check it off as I give it to them. I don't think I have everything that each of one of them wants. But I can at least potentially do some of them. I'm just going to do the perimeter first, and then I'll worry about filling it in. It's a big freaking room. I didn't mean to push that ball either. Hopefully that doesn't mess me up later. You know what? I have the swiftness spell. I actually looked up the swiftness spell because for whatever reason I didn't have it on my list, even though I'd found the parchment at one point. I just didn't write it down. So I might go ahead and cast that and see if that helps me to run quicker. Okay, so there we go. We've got the perimeter mapped out. Now I think we run up and right and we do the inner perimeter. Tap, 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 tap. I'll do like every other one. Yeah, pressure plate, rock. Ow. Pressure plate, boulder. Pretty sure one of these magic mouths actually asks for a boulder, but I think I've got one on my person. If not, I can always teleport to the other world, and I'm pretty sure if I don't have it on me, I've got it there. Let me just make sure. Okay, good. Just making sure I get everything mapped out the way I need to, so that I can do my screenshot and get it all labeled. All right, so yeah, let me just run back down and around. And I can start notating where the slots are and what they all want and whatever have you. We done? No, let me go up just a touch more. Now we should be done. Those little rooms are not completely mapped, but I'm about to open them with a couple of gold coins, so I'm not worried about that. Just gonna get 2 coins out. A couple of hags. I could push their bodies up actually and use those to weigh down some of those pressure plates in the top of the room. Fire lightning. Good hag. Alright, so yeah, the only thing that they dropped was a piece of nightshade. And these are just cyclopses. 4 cyclopses. I think maybe they drop an iron token, maybe. Whatever they drop. Yeah. I was gonna say whatever they drop, the last one I kill has it. Okay. Screen's gonna get a little bit wonky here as I take my screenshot. Sorry about that. Neat. Okay. You know what? It's going to be annoying to do this on the computer. Maybe I do this on Gonna draw a quick sketch here. Go ahead and make that full. Wait, no, I don't want to make it full screen yet. Let me just do this first. So it's like boop, boop, B, boop. Okay. And then I'm not going too nuts with the drawing. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just have to understand it. Okay. Mouth, mouth, mouth. It helps that they're symmetrical. I do like that. Okay. So get this stuff back up. Please admire, if you will, the map of the area and my rendition of it. I didn't angle mine the way it's angled in the game. If I did, it'd be more like that. But it's good enough for me to be able to mark down what they all want and whatever have you. So, we're standing right here. We might as well just start down here and work our way around. This one wants a Rowan wand. I don't have one of those yet. This one wants a boulder. Pretty sure I have a boulder. I do have a boulder. Look at that. Feather. That is feather, right? Did I do this wrong? Boulder and feather are very close to each other. Yeah, it's a little incorrect. Little incorrect. That's okay. I can still work it out. Quiver. Been carrying around this quiver half the game. There we go. Chainmail. Pretty sure I picked up that chainmail specifically for this purpose. Hey, look at that, chainmail. Chainmail is done. Okay, now we can loop up this way. Nightshade. Look, I've got one sitting in my inventory right there. Done. Up a little bit further here. Zap away. Got a whole bag full of parchments. Somewhere. Invisibility, teleport, light shield, 4-way, zap away. I really have 3 zap away parchments. Holy cow. Okay. That. Gold key. I don't think I have one of those in my key bag. Nope, I sure don't. So gotta come back for that. I'll need to push some bodies up to weigh down those pressure plates. Pearls. I think I've got a pearl. No, I don't have a pearl on me. Am I going to have to warp to the other world, I guess, to get one? Looks like it. Damn. All right, I'm going to have to warp to the other world. But I will make a note. I'm going to check out the rest of them to see if there's anything else that I will need to get. Diamonds. I was just looking at a diamond. Diamond. Okay. 5 more to check. Iron token. Got one right here. Check. Scimitar. Do I have a scimitar? I sure do. Check. Odin. I think I have an Odin maybe in the other world. Maybe. Definitely don't have it on me right now. Okay. So right now I need to get a pearl and an Odin rune. Apple. Apple's easy enough. At least it will be once I find my food bag. There we go. Apple, check. Now one more mouth to check out. Great plate helmet. Look at that. Okay, so I need an Odin rune and a pearl out of the other world. Gateway. Elad, JKJC. While I'm here in the other world, I might as well also drop off some of these items and stuff I don't need. Let's see. I've got plenty of runes. I don't know that I'm going to need Wunjo, so I'll leave that for the moment. I will keep all of this stuff. I will drop Uthila also. I'm pretty sure those 4 coins are all I've got left at the moment. Got a stone. Put the stone with the boulder. An iron token. The death shield. And the Shield of Lightness can go down there. The amulet can come up here with the other amulets. I'm going to keep the Iron Token and Rabbit's Foot for the moment. Nightshade and Boots of Levitation. Another amulet to drop. Another boulder to drop. I'll drop this potion over here with this mango. The other boots can go. Oops. So this is an empty bag of lightness right now. There's the boots. Yeah, that's fine for the moment. Couple more amulets to drop. Got some nightshades to put over here. I'm going to hold on to the Perth rune for just a little bit. Let me drop this nightshade. I've got a rabbit's foot already. I'm going to make this my rune bag, and then this my money bag. Miscellaneous items, keys, parchments, teleportation stuff. Berkana runes and figurines of resurrection. So I've got another Berkana rune somewhere. Probably in the rune bag. Yep. There we go. So now all my Berkana runes are in there. And actually just to clear out a tiny bit of space. Make more sense in my brain. Oops, that's the wrong thing. So key bag. Miscellaneous. Here we go. I'm going to put the mirror in there as well. Okay, so that is utility bag. Don't really need that. Don't really need this one. Miscellaneous items, keys, teleportation, food. Couple empties. Magic items, coins. Oops. Yeah, so I don't really need these sacks at the moment. And then both of these are empty. I'll probably forget that at some point. It's okay if I do. All right, now I need a pearl. Oh, this is annoying. Wait, why am I getting runes? Runes should be down here with the other runes. Why do I have runes in a pile with the gems? What are you thinking, Zeph? Come on. All right, I got one of my pearls, so we're good to go now. So I can drop the rest of these gems. Okay, now I need to find an Odin rune. I guess I have to see if I have an Odin rune. That's Moonstone. That is not a rune. Moonstone goes over here. Gosh, Zeph. The organization process leaves a little bit to be desired. No, not the sack. Do I not have an Odin rune? Yes, I do. Look at that. And look at all the runes that are still there. Sheesh. Okay, so I've got my Odin rune and my pearl. I've also got a flask I can leave there. So Odin rune and pearl can live there for the moment. I need to drop all these runes back on the ground again. I have to pull it up high enough where I can actually click the runes. But I don't want it so high that I can't drop them on the ground. If I really wanted to, I could also sort the runes, you know, like by color or put like runes together. I'm not going to go that far at this point, though. Okay. I think we're good for the moment. Is there anything else I need to drop? No, I don't think so. King, send me back. Thanks. Okay. So they're both on this side. The Odin rune is over here. Should be just up and right from this. Yeah. And the pearl is up this way. Again, I keep navigating with the mouse. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so we are done with feeding items to those things for now. Now it's time to push some corpses and weigh down some pressure plates. Let me see if swiftness actually definitely makes me move faster, so I do appreciate that. I do push things faster, so that's nice. I've got plenty of Nightshade and MP restoration stuff, so I might as well come on, forget a Kano. There we go. Did it wear off already? Hard to tell. Fortunately, we only have to push 4 things. So it won't take crazy long. It won't take super long. Crazy wrong is not a good phrase to say. Okay, did not wear off. And we need to go to number 3. Okay, can't push it yet, but whenever we can, it'll be weighed down. Oh man, it's so nice to be able to run so much faster. And it uses so much less magic than Battle Rage does. That's nice. Alright, well, let's settle in and enjoy the sound of me walking and pushing stuff, I guess. I do wonder how long swiftness lasts. Also, where do I need to push this into? I had to go into number 3 before. I think it's 5. 1, 2. This would be number 3. Oh, swiftness wore off. 4, 5? Question mark? Is it this one? Yes. You are moving faster. Really? Doesn't seem like I'm moving much faster. My endurance probably took a hit, actually. There we go. That's pressed. Two down, 2 to go. I'm assuming that I am going to need more than just like this boulder to weigh it down. But I will test it. Let's see if the boulder's enough to weigh down one of these things. Oh, you know what? I'll even grab the rock and put that on there too. I'm not going to bother with the stone, because stone's not terribly heavy. Oh, well. It would help if I tested it on one that was actually going down. I could maybe use these balls, but the problem with those is they're not going to stay still. Oh, nice. Look at that. The boulder's enough to weigh that one down. Maybe double rock will be enough for the other one. Jeezu, my endurance is at 8. Sped up just a little bit. Hey, nice. Okay. We don't actually have to push any more corpses. That's nice. They're all weighed down. I don't see where that did anything, but they're all weighed down. And look at that. Swiftness is still up. And I'm going to stop navigating with the mouse now. There's a teleporter there now. Let's save. You know what? We're going to save Zeph. We're going to get rid of these other ones so I don't get confused about where I am. Where's the teleporter take us? We are in a side passage. Hi. Greetings, friend. My name is Zephyr. May I ask what is yours? I do not give my name to those who have not won my trust. And in this place, trust is a rare commodity. I am an assassin by trade, second only to my rival, the assassin known as the Raven. I would pay a great price to have him eliminated. An assassin known as the Raven? What do you know of him? Come now, I thought everyone knew of the Raven. In this world of stone and shadow, he is the strongest of assassins. Many follow him, but only because they fear him. No one crosses the Raven and lives. I must admit that even I admire his prowess and killing skills. What are you willing to sacrifice for the Raven's death? Why? Are you considering my words a proposition? By the sword, what do I have to lose? Raven will choose to have me eliminated sooner or later. I will be the one to act first. Bring me the Raven's head, and I swear an oath of honor that I shall reward you well. Think. With the Raven out of the way, you will be high in my favor. I will have much power. Forgive me, but assassins know no honor. How do I know? You have no other choice. Everything in life is a risk. Take my offer or leave it. I shall reward you well, but you must bring me Raven's head. I will have you know, Zephyr, assassins do indeed follow a code of honor. Merely because you may not understand our code does not mean that we have no honor. Okay. So Hedda wants us to kill the Raven. It looks like I'm wondering if maybe the other teleporter takes us somewhere else. Or like it, because there's a room on that side, so you would think there'd be a room on the right side too. I didn't weigh down this pressure plate, and I'm wondering if maybe I should have. Fortunately, we are really close to the other bodies. Hopefully it doesn't drain too much endurance. I don't have to push them too far. But there was an iron key. And it looks like this just takes us to Hedda again. Yeah. Alright. Well. Oh, and that body's gone now. Oh, you know what I should have done? Yeah, I should have. Alright, I'm going to push another one with the keys, not the mouse. keep doing that. Push, push, push the body. Push the body north. You have slowed down. How's my endurance? It's okay. Let's look at the map, see if anything changed. There's another teleporter down there. I don't see any other obvious changes. I'm going to quickly walk down here and take this teleporter and just see if it takes me anywhere different. I see nowhere different. Okay. I assume that we can use this iron key. This iron key. This iron key. There we go. Got some more cyclopeans. Is this just gonna, nope, dead end. Okay, cool. I'm glad that I looked at that. So we've only got the one pathway to follow. Warning, save yourself. Return may be impossible. I think I ran through here a while ago, but I don't remember what was in here. Let's find out. Okay, we're in a room. Cool. Opens easily enough with Gebo. Kano. Gebo's the rune. I was thinking about using a Gebo. Step on that switch and open a bunch of doors. There's a switch here that creates a teleporter there. Let's just see where the teleporter takes us. Takes us to a room with 2 Cyclopses and nothing else that I can see, but we did get a round key out of that. Ooh, what else we get? Nothing? Nothing. Where are we on the map? Little offshoot room there. Okay. We're back. I'm going to go through again just to make sure that it's not a double destination teleporter for either one of them. Doesn't appear so. So we got a round key. That's good. You imagine that's probably going to be required. A few hags to take down. I love it when they zap each other. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna try to kill her. There we go. Killed her on the switch. Didn't even have to push the body. Is there another switch anywhere down here that I can kill her on top of? No. Well, let's lead her down this way. You know what? Just die. Too much effort. There is a key slot there. Hey, that Cyclops did 8 damage to me. What are you thinking, buddy? You don't damage me, I damage you, and then you die. Just gonna push the corpse up in case I need it for something. Actually, on that topic, let's take a quick look around. See if there's any other. There is a pressure plate down there. So let's lead this one down there. Oh, never mind. No, there isn't. Let's get this one away from the wall in case I need to push his body for something. Apple. Okay, so that's all cleared out now. I'm gonna save. Round key. Can't tell that the round key did anything. But let's assume that it did something and continue on. I want to run fast. Look, I have to run a lot. I might as well run quickly. It increases my swing speed. Hell yes. I love it. It's like Battle Rage, but cheaper and assumingly doesn't make me take more damage. Heck yeah. Switch there. Ooh. 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 There's a bunch of goodies and stuff. I guess this is probably... Looks like there's a few doors that aren't open, so maybe those are the ones that I didn't donate to. Like, I'm assuming the boulder got me the 2 boulders. I'm wondering if Kano... there were only 2 that I wasn't able to donate to, if I remember correctly, so... Couple gold coins. Which one's my money bag? This one. I don't know what a Dr. Jojo's snake oil does, actually. It's going to be a weak Jera potion, I imagine. Yeah. My Jera potions that I make are much more effective. Couple runes. Ooh, a Fihu. And some Nightshade. I can actually go ahead and just eat that right now. Quiver with 3 barbed arrows in it. Don't actually need it. You have slowed down. Return to the outer courtyard, fool. You may not have what it takes to proceed. I don't want to do that at this point. So both of those doors resisted Kano. There's a semi-random teleporter there. That door resists Kano. A couple of Odins. Falchion and a broadsword. Don't really need either of those. Elven chainmail is nice, but not necessary. Some more gold coins is great. Great shield and a great plate helmet. Don't really care about that. All right, so according to this, there's 3 things that I missed then. I missed the Rowan wand. What else did I miss? Oh, yeah, I am missing 3. I'm missing the Rowan wand, the gold key, and a feather. Okay. Looks like this is a 50 to way down. Let me just look at the map, see if anything has changed. It doesn't appear so. All 3 of those doors are still shut. No other teleporters have appeared that I can see. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The teleporter I took to get here appears to have disappeared also. Interesting. All right, well, let's see where this one takes me. Ah, I'm off to the side here. Cool. Looks like another hag, at least, and a cyclops. Just gonna go ahead and use swiftness. Like, running around quickly is fantastic. But I can also justify it from being able to swing that much faster in combat. It's worth a little bit of magic. Hey, level up. It's been a while since we leveled up. Been a long while. Big room. Ooh, a gold key. I wonder if I'm going to need to actually use that or if I can run back and put it in the slot and see what I get in return. Now, if I find a Rowan wand, that'll be even better. Is that all there is in here? It appears so. Okay. Into the teleporter we go. Oh, and we're back out here now. Okay. I can only assume that we have to put the gold key into the slot, and then that'll open up the way forward. Because we've explored everywhere else that I can get to anyway. Yeah. All right, so right now there's 3 doors closed in the interior there. I am going to save my game before we put the key in. And now there's only 2 closed doors, so it did open up one of the doors. So we're missing a feather and a Rowan wand. I left a bunch of feathers back a while ago, like back in the elemental barrier section. I I don't want to run all the way back there to get one, but I might. Okay, just gonna run back through this empty area again. Empty now because I killed everything that was in it already. I do also have this Fihu rune. I could always save scum, use that, and try to get a feather or a Rowan wand out of that. It takes so long though. I really don't think it's worth it. You have slowed down. Well, that happens sometimes. Gonna maneuver this corpse onto this plate. There we go. Yeah, endurance is fine. Alright, let's see what's in this other room. So this is the one that opened, and it's a teleporter. Sweet. I'm glad that that's there, because otherwise I would have had no idea where to go. Looks like it's just a couple hags so far. What's my experience level anyway? I'm a hero! Look at that! I am out of Kano spells. Which do you seek? The gateway to the Dread Citadel, or an audience with the mighty Raven? Can I do both? So I need to kill Raven. The Raven. I see the hag, but okay, so this is that little side room that I wanted to figure out how to get into. We know how to get into it now. Maybe if I take the top teleporter, it puts me in that little top section. Kind of a long hallway. Yeah, this extends down further than I would have expected. I thought it would be just like that other room. I wonder if I'm going to get trapped going this way. Well, that's why we saved. I wonder if it's a big, like, if I'm going to go up and then down and then up, and it's going to be a lot of walking. Well, I can kind of peek what's on that side. Looks like a couple hags. Okay. With as much running and stuff as we're doing here, swiftness is kind of obligatory, in my opinion. Nightshade. Don't mind if I do. I don't think I need to weigh down that pressure plate. Huh. This is interesting. So it's like you have to weigh down some of the plates. I really don't feel like pushing a lot of bodies around. I really don't. Oh, you know what? I guess I can... Oh, that's interesting. I guess I can put those back on also. Sure. You know what? Just to see what it does. I didn't save, did I? Like, not since I picked that bottom path. You know the rules. Nobody enters the citadel save for Shadow Weaver's messengers. Now be gone. Okay, we found the citadel. Oh, and it warped us like all the way back there. Okay, so we at least get a quick warp to the citadel. But I really don't want to run all the way back. Yeah, I don't care about your healing spell. Northwest Citadel Gate. Northeast Raven's Eyrie. You have slowed down. So top right corner is where the citadel is. So I guess the other way would be to go see the Raven. Let's reload our saved game. And let's explore this other way first. Yeah, see, we're on the other side of that little teleporter place now. So now we just run all the way up here, and then we go past. That's where the other one ended. Damn, we did 86 damage to that hag. There you go. Just pushing the corpse to make sure that there's nothing beneath the body. Oh. It's your job to solve my riddle. Follow fellow guild members. Trust your initial instinct. Awaz, Issa. No, Jera. Jera rune doesn't fit in the hole. Sowelu doesn't fit in the hole. Algit does fit. Algit doesn't fit. Let's think about this. Trust your initial instinct. They have letter type things on them. Like this looks like an S. C. I guess it could be an N if you flip it. T. Oh, assassin? Like looking at all the S's, but that does not look like an A. I did ASS. A. Is that supposed to be an A? Let me use S. S. I. N. That's not an N apparently. Is this an N? No. That's definitely not an N. But whatever. Okay. Your inventory is full. So we figured it out. Kind of. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be the first letter of the runes. That makes sense. Okay. Algate cures poison. That's fine. Awaz does what? I don't remember. Temporary accuracy. Okay. Kano. You know what? We can save ourselves a Kano spell. That's fine. Wait, where am I? I am back in end 3. Okay. And I've slowed down. Welcome to Raven's Playground. Am I going to have to fight stuff? Are there going to be traps? There are going to be assassins. Looks like there's going to be assassins. I'm still holding my map. There we go. It's a good thing I just got a cure poison rune. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save again. And we're going to... There goes my accuracy. Ooh, Nightshade. Welcome to Raven's Playground. You've said that multiple times. Ooh, a jade key. I can use one of those. And an iron key. And I don't have inventory space and an apple. Okay. This is a rune bag. It's also going to be an apple and nightshade bag for the moment. And then where's my key bag? There it is. You know what? I'm going to leave these out, actually. One would assume that I'm going to use them maybe relatively soon. This apple I'm probably just going to eat at some point soon. I'm going to run the perimeter, get this place mapped out. Another nightshade. Big freaking room. And a sun key. Getting a lot of keys here. I might need to make a second key bag, actually. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put both key bags on the second shelf. There we go. So now we know those are both key bags. I'm not going to open any doors yet or anything. I'm just going to map the room out. Kill any assassins that are trying to kill me. Push an assassin's corpse into the portal. Because why not? Damn, seems like it wears off so quickly. Kind of a weird shape. Alright, well, there's a switch along the wall there. And then I guess we can try canoeing open some of these doors. Part of the problem with using that swiftness spell is I am now addicted to using that swiftness spell. Oh, the door's opened. Look at that. I don't even have to kano them. Nice. Alright, well, let's hug the walls and we can check out all of these doors. There's a key slot, of course. Iron. No. Round. No. Jade. No. Sun. Yes, but no. Okay. We assume there'll be more keyholes behind these other doors. Iron. No. Jade. No. Round. No. Slightly surprising. Cross. Yes. I'm just going to leave the cross key there. I imagine I'll find another one later. Jade. Yes. Which means iron or sun, probably. Yes. Okay, let's jump in the teleporter, see what happens. Oh, crap. I am cornered. That's not cool. But they're all dead. That is cool. There's the cross key that I needed. Oh, look, it's the body of the assassin I pushed through the teleporter, I assume. That's the only plausible explanation I can come up with as to why there's a random body on the ground there. There's the teleporter. Another switch. What did that switch do? I don't know. Oh, it looks like there's maybe one more door to go through. Okay, but how do I get out? Oh, okay. This should be iron. No, no, it wouldn't be iron. It'd be round. But nothing happens. Weird. Well, I've got enough room in this key bag that now I can transfer those over and just have the one key bag. Okay, let's look at the map again. So this was just a switch that I hit to open all the doors. Up here we have a spot to use the sun key, but it doesn't work. Over here, we've got a spot to use this cross key, and now it does work. Well, let's run back up and check the key up here again. Nope. So let's go straight down. Check both of these. Jade key works. Iron key. does not. So now it'll probably be the sun key. This is annoying. Having to just randomly run around and put keys in locks. Round key fits. Now iron key should fit. Now if I look at the map, hopefully that door is open. It's not. Oh, I probably need to go and use the key to open it. No, because I used the cross key here already. Okay, so then now what? Do I need to use another cross key or something? Do I need to use another cross key or something? I feel like I'm throwing away my cross keys here. Please tell me I saved before I potentially screwed myself over. I've put a key in every place at this point. I don't see where flipping the switch does anything. Do I just have to wait for the teleporter to disappear or something? I might. You have slowed down. That's unacceptable. I'm going to wait to cast it till I get past this teleporter, though, because otherwise I'll just be standing here while the spell duration is running out. I wonder how long you have to wait to... How about if I instead just restore my saved game? You know what? I didn't even think about kanoing the door. You see a door next to a keyhole, you just assume it's going to open from a key. What is this? A stranger comes to the lair of the raven, and with the mirror. And I thought Honora had it all this time. Hand the mirror over to me now, for it rightfully belongs to me. Perhaps I should give you this mirror. Then again, perhaps I will hold on to it a bit longer. You will give me the mirror, for if you hold on to it, I will pry it from your dead, lifeless fingers, fool. Take the mirror, Raven. I have no more use for it, and I have no wish to cross blades with one such as you. I knew you would cooperate, my yellow-bellied friend. I am truly sorry that you will no longer have the services of this mirror to gaze at your pretty face, but I have greater uses in mind for this magical item, uses one such as you would not comprehend. If you wish, you may serve me further as a hireling. Raven, what would you hire me to do? There's not much that I have not already taken care of, save for Hedda. She must still be dealt with. The men I have sent to slay her have failed time and time again. A sly vixen, that one is. Seek out and slay Hedda. Bring her head to me, and I shall reward you well. You must bring me her head. If you do not, you receive nothing. Understand? Now go. Where can I find Hedda? Do not waste my time. Finding Hedda is a part of your job. She is the only one strong enough to defy my will. Hedda will be hard to find, for she gives her name to no one. But that is of no concern of mine. If you want my reward, you will find her, slay her, and bring me her beautiful head. I will then stick it on a pole, so all can see the fate that awaits those who defy me. May I be so bold as to ask what my reward shall be? Get out of here. Do not return until you have what I ask for. Then and only then will I decide what your reward should be. Alright, first things first. I'm going to reload my saved game. I'm going to prep more Kano spells and a swiftness. And I'm going to save over original Zeph because now I know that we are okay. I'm going to delete Zeph 2. I'm also going to save one called Zeph Raven. So I'm going to try dropping the mirror and then talk to him. Who are you? I have not seen you in this section of the labyrinth before. I am known as the Raven. If you plan to remain in this area, I will expect you to pay me tribute. If you do not plan to remain, I assume you have come to me as a hireling. Hedda, reward, blah, blah, blah. If I'm holding the mirror... What is this? You have the mirror! And I thought Honora had it all this time. Hand the mirror over to me now, for it rightfully belongs to me. You will find this mirror harder to take from me than you think, knave. I may have need for it later, and I will keep it. Ha! Take more than a paltry adventurer to end the life of the Raven. That mirror will be mine, and I will feed your corpse to my dogs. Oh, I've got my bag on. Let me... Stab. 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 Stabby stab. 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 We are stabbing the Raven. La la la. I must have slowed down. Hey, we killed the Raven. Look at that. We got a Sun Key. Gets us a Gebo Rune. War Axe I don't need. And Berkana. Let's see where Gebo takes us. Friend, how you defeated the Raven I do not know. I and many others are surely in your debt. Here are the dozen pieces of gold that I promised. It is well deserved. So well deserved that they are not suitable repayment for your deed. Take this figurine and this book. A Book of the Spear. Figurine of Resurrection. Some money. And a chest with more money. Huh. Here's the problem. I don't want to turn... I want to give it to Hedda and see what happens from that. I don't know if it's just like how I'm positioned, but he is having a really hard time hitting me. Okay, so I know if I use the Sun Key, then I can go straight to the merchant that wants his head. If I take the teleporter, where does that take me? Back out here. Okay. I could sit here and wait for that to disappear. That's going to take too long. I'm an impatient person right now. So first thing I'm going to do is take the head of Zeraven. Actually, while I'm in here, let me see if we've got any warps that we can do. Rido, nothing. Thurisaz, nothing. Gebo, teleport. No, okay. No warps. Gotta get out of here the old-fashioned way. Run. Did I use Rido and Thurisaz back in End 3? don't know if I did or not. So if I go in this teleporter, does it take me back to that hallway where I can choose? No, it brings me back to like the entrance. Okay. But I can come in here and see what Hedda gives me. Hey, Hedda. You have slain him. I cannot believe this, for I thought there was no one that could defeat the Raven. Did you defeat him with magic or with steel? I gave my word to you, Zephyr, and Hedda always honors her word. These valuables are yours. Take them and be on your way. I hope that in time we do not become foes. So she gave me an amulet of agility and a Fihu rune and a quiver that's got some arrows in it. That's not fantastic. What brings you here again? I hope that you have not chosen to slay me as well. You may be able to defeat me, but I will give you one tough fight. Better if we simply go our own ways. Ooh, I got an Odin rune. I gained accuracy. Nice. I wonder if she's going to poison me as well, if she hits me. There we go. We killed her and we got the Hedda. Oh wow. He's actually holding it by the hair and everything. Kind of gruesome. Okay, so we know that the rewards for taking the Raven's head to Hedda are not amazing. So let's drop the mirror for the moment. Once I remember where I put it. There we go. Seek out and slay Hedda. Okay. Pick the mirror back up. I guess I can wait for this to go away. Still not sure what exactly causes it to go away. If it takes more than a handful of seconds, I'm probably just going to levitate over it. We'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boop. Boop. Off we go. We got the zoomies. Oh, actually, I'm going to be coming back here with Hedda's head anyway. I was going to say I haven't checked the runes, double checked the runes in this area, but I'm going to be coming back, so that's okay. It's going to be annoying having to run all the way back twice, but actually, you know what I might do? Yeah, I think yeah, that's a good idea. I'm smart. I'm going to go ahead and explore, not explore, but I'm going to go down this path and finish this out, because that will get me the shortcut to the Citadel entrance, and that'll make it a lot faster to get back. I'm going to have to do it anyway, so I'm going to save myself a little bit of time. Man, I love the swiftness spell. It reminds me of when I'd be playing some of the DS and Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, and you get the, you know what, I'm going to save here actually. You get the, whatchamacallit, like the Black Panther soul, and let's just dash across the screen and everything. Love it. Okay. Yeah. I'm also going to check some of these other teleporters. So the left one takes me, it looks like, to the same spot the other one did. I wonder if they all take me to the same place. It appears so. I could have just used the boots to get all the way to that teleporter and save the magic. But I've got plenty of nightshade and stuff. Okay. So now we've got the shortcuts to the Citadel Gate. Hey, Hedda. Have you encountered the assassin known as the Raven? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Sorry, Hedda. You seem like a nice person, but I'm gonna end you. Also, swiftness has worn off. So you know what that means. We gotta get the zoomies. Alright, gotta make our way all the way back to the Raven. Slightly annoying having to run all the way back there. But it's alright. Swiftness will help a lot. Where's the teleporter? There's the teleporter. I guess it's like a one-time use that gets activated by pressing that. It's interesting. I picked the wrong one, didn't I? I sure did. Should have gone up. My bad. I'm trying to minimize the use of the boots of levitation because they will wear out eventually. And I want to get as much use out of them as I can. Also, I don't want them to run out while I'm like trying to bypass the teleporter maze or something. That would suck. Okay, I'm going to check two things out here. So first, I'm going to save. I'm going to see what takes priority if I talk to him with Hedda's head and the mirror. What is this? You have the mirror. Hand it over. Give. Okay. Ah, I also note that you have killed Hedda. Good, it is about time Hedda was taken care of. I think I shall punish the others that failed to slay her. My payment, Raven. Give it to me and I shall depart. Ah, your payment, just as well. Hedda was like a dagger in my side. It's good to finally be rid of her. Take this, it is suitable payment. Now be gone. He gives you a wizard's hat and an amulet of protection. I guess. Oh, and a suit of enchanted chainmail. That's actually a pretty decent reward. I don't need any of it, but yeah, pretty decent reward. However, he took our mirror, and we might need that mirror. So we're going to kill him. We're going to see if he drops the mirror after we kill him. Video game logic would seem to dictate that he should drop the mirror. I think I slowed down. He did not drop the mirror. Look at that. Ravenhead. Okay. It's interesting that he'll take the mirror and then doesn't drop the mirror upon his death. So I'm going to hide the mirror there for a second. I'm also going to put this stuff away. And by put it away, I mean I'm going to eat the nightshade. Put the apple away. Hold the head. I'm going to go ahead and recast swiftness now. Oh, you look at that. I just slowed down. Good. About time Hedda was taken care of. My payments. Put on the amulet of protection and start stabbing. I've got that rune to cure poison. I might as well use it. Make sure we get our mirror back. Don't need a war axe. Where's my bag of Berkana runes and stuff? Ah, I put the mirror into it. There we go. Look at all those Berkana runes. Okay, now let's think about this. If I use the Giba rune, then I will warp over there. It is pretty fast, actually, to get back. End 3. Where's end 3 going to take me, though? Actually, that just takes me, I can just run back up to end 5. So we'd be pretty solid to do that, actually. I haven't checked Rido or Thursaz. Let me save my game before I do that. Do this. We're going to save under normal Zeph because we're good now. Rido, nothing. Thursaz, nothing. Gebo, let's go. Okay. So we got our dozen pieces of gold. I'm just going to eat this apple. I might as well. And this snake oil can go somewhere else. So I've got 2 empty spots for gold in there. And then I'll put the rest of the gold just into sorted places. You know what? I'm going to keep the chest for the moment. I might as well have a little bit of extra carrying capacity. Oops, I do not need the light nightshade leftovers. Okay, we're full now. Raven, nevermore. Oh, nice. So I guess by killing him, we no longer have to pay a toll to get through there. I don't remember this teleporter. So I'm going to jump on in there and see where it takes me. Hmm. Nice little shortcut. That was N2, and then this takes me up to N5, and I can also put that book away. We slowed down. Ugh. Alright. Well, this is what I've been hanging on to the messenger outfit for. I'm going to save before I go through the teleporter just in case something happens. I see that you have the appropriate pass, messenger. You know the rules. I must take it. We shall have the gates opened in a moment. Excellent. Messenger, you know that I cannot let you through the gates unless you have your pass. I didn't realize that if I walked out, the gate was going to shut behind me. Okay, I'm really glad I saved. Saved there. You can't skip this little cutscene. So yeah, just automatically warps you in. Cool. I don't think I'm going to need this messenger's uniform anymore, but we'll keep it just in case. So we are in Citadel ground floor. The Giba rune teleports us here. We've made some good progress. We're going to keep going. We're also going to prepare a couple more swiftness spells. Citadel exits. Citadel basement. Oh, a skeleton. I haven't seen a skeleton for a while. Skeleton actually hit me. Twice. That's better than some of the Cyclopses and stuff do. And it's also taking a lot of damage. We'll dump the body down the pit there. There's a bloodstone. Ooh, key. Okie dokie. A nice normal non-reanimated skeleton. It looks like this might be a big circle. Maybe not. Maybe so. But that one skeleton dropped a key, so we are going to have to kill all the skeletons that we see, just in case there's another key to get. Like that one, see? Just going to use the stupid bloodstone. Let's be real. I'm not going to use it. Normally, anyway. Scimitar, huh? Don't think I need it, but we'll try to remember that it's... I didn't mean to use my second swiftness spell. But that's okay. Ow. War axe. Oh, this is that's the teleport for the Gebo. Cool. Looks like we're coming back down the other side, maybe. Put these keys into my key bag. But I'm going to try to wait until I'm done exploring and or swiftness wears off. Ooh, what is that? An enemy, it looks like by the sight of it. Can push this. Don't see a need to. There's an AWAS room. I don't remember what AWAS does. And then it looks like this just connects back to the stairs up, or ladder up. What does AWAS do? Gain temporary agility. I don't care about that. You have killed a Spectre. James Bond would be so proud. Looks like this is a big spiral. Potentially. Another war axe that I don't need. Another block that I don't need. I don't know what the Spectre's shooting at. But that's fine. There's a Fihu rune and an Isa rune. Oh, I forgot I even had that Amulet of Protection on, actually. Inventory's getting full again. I'm going to explore this fully, which I think I have now. Door doesn't open. The switch doesn't, the plate doesn't work, but I'll push that corpse on there. So if it does work at some point, it'll automatically work. Okay. Looks like pretty much all of my bags are full also, which is annoying. There's a Fihu. Did that open that door up there? Yes. Yeah, looks like a big spiral. Okay, let's try to Kano this door. And then this one. Trying to explore as much as I can while swiftness is up. Ooh, a hidden sun key. Look at that. That's why we push this stuff out of the way. Morningstar, Warboard. Hey, Warboard. I remember when I used to actually use those. I had like 4 of them that I left behind. And a broadsword, and a warboard, and a rock, and a Morningstar, and not much else. Don't need any of that stuff. Alright, let's hurry and backtrack. Did get that sun key, so I'm assuming we'll need that at some point. We got an iron and a round key as well. We can see inside that door that we opened. The hag's corpse disappeared, but the pressure plate is still weighed down. Interesting. Look at that, another warboard. Thanks for trying to make sure that I'm outfitted with equipment, game, but I'm good. There we go. It's weighed down. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Gold key. Apple. And mango. And a flanged mace that I don't need. Guess I'll keep the box. So I've got 3 keys now. And I'm not sure where to use them because, oh, there's a door down there that I missed. Okay. Let's go. Am I running slowly? No, I'm still speedy. Excellent. I just had to open my mouth and say something. I know that I'm burning through magic, but I've got so many Berkana runes and everything. I'm not too worried about it. There's the door that I double cast freaking swiftness again. I even said to myself, make sure you switch back onto Kano so you don't accidentally double cast swiftness. Guess what? I double cast swiftness. Jade key. Four rocks in a bag. I mean, I'll happily take the bag. Wait, this box is empty other than... What's in the bag? Earth rune, Sawila rune, amulet of strength, and an ashwood wand. I need a Rowan wand instead of an ashwood wand, but otherwise that's cool. I don't know if I'm going to need these boulders. Do I have room? I do have room. The game's got 4 boulders sitting out like that. You kind of assume that you might need them. You know? The way this game works, if there's something sitting out in plain sight like that, you kind of assume that you might need it at some point. I did see that switch in that door. I'm just taking a quick peek around here. There's a morning star on the ground that I'm not going to pick up. While swiftness is up, I might as well take advantage of it. Cross key, a war axe. Okay, before I get too deep, actually, let me come back and flip that switch, because it looks like it's just a tiny little room. Well, it's a tiny little room that looks like it might actually be a shortcut into a different place. Looks like it might be Death Trap City. Let's look at the map. I'm going to come back to this because this looks dangerous enough that it might actually be the way to go. So I'll finish exploring out here first. See the rock on the ground. See a skeleton trying to kill me. And dying instead. Throwing knife. Love the concept. Don't like the weapon. Looks like this is going to connect over. Yes, that's nice. There's a little door right there. And a Geba rune. So I can get out of here pretty easily. Double teleporter. I don't see a door to connect into that little trap room place. Interesting. Makes me feel like whatever I'm looking for down here might be in there. Because this is all just nothing. I'm curious about these teleporters. I'm going to do a quick save here. guess I'll start by... So it dumped me out. It is not a double destination. Let's throw a rock. Has anything changed? Not that I can tell. Let's be a little cheeky. Wait. Where did that stuff come from? Was that there the whole time? I don't know. In any case. Let's just see where this teleporter takes us. Ah. It's pressure plates. However, one rock is not enough to weigh it down. How much is enough to weigh it down? That's 11.5. That's not enough. This would make it 19. No. 24.5. No. 29.5. No. 35. No. 41. No. 46.5. No. 50.5. Yes. 50. Yes. It's a 50 kilogram switch. Okay. Let's restore our saved game. Let's run down here and eat this nightshade again. Okay, nightshade leftovers weigh 0.5, but 0.5 is 0.5. So there's 0.5. I wish there was a way actually I could like push a corpse in there. Corpse would be great. There's a bunch of war axes and stuff back in the Morning Star and everything along the way. Actually, you know what I can do? I think I'm okay doing that. War axe. War axe is 7. That's fine. So we're up to 7.5 thus far. Kind of wish I'd grabbed that scimitar now. Okay, so I'm going to make a bag. Like, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to throw on this thing. I want to keep all of this stuff, obviously. Okay, so right now we're at 7.5. I've got 4 boulders. That'll put it at 27.5. How much is a warboard? 4. So now we're up to 31.5. 32 actually with the throwing knife. Yeah, so we're at 32.5 so far. I can throw this enchanted chainmail as well. That's 10. Crap, I've lost count. So we threw the war axe and the nightshade leftovers. That's 7.5 right now. With all of this stuff, that'll be 27.5, 31.5, 32.5, 42.5. So I need 7.5 more weight worth of stuff. I think I can do that. How much are you? Rock is 3, so I need 4.5 more. Where's that morning star? How much do you weigh? 2. 2.5 more. Ooh. Do I really have to go through all that just to get that rune? Ooh, and a Kano rune. Okay, I'm going to backtrack until I get something that's 2.5. Oh, there's a scimitar up here, isn't there? Up this way. Flanged mace and scimitar. Scimitar weighs 3. That's perfect. Although I'm going to get this warboard as well, just to make sure I have enough. You get confused so quickly when you run into a wall and you're swift. I'm assuming potentially... Yeah, it looks like there's a door in there that's not open. I don't know if what I'm doing is necessary to open that door or anything, but I'm going to work under the assumption that I need to weigh this switch down for one reason or another. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Okay. I'm going to save my game first off. Now then. Scimitar. I'm going to make sure I'm lined up with where I need to be. Ha, I'm overweight. Holding the scimitar. Throw scimitar. Throw the morning star. Throw the rock. I can't throw the enchanted chainmail. Crap! That's 10 that I'm not going to be able to throw. Wait, you know what I could do? Yeah, I totally could do that, and I'm going to. I'll have to use up a tiny bit of my boots, but it's worth it, I think. Okay. I'm going to save under Zeph 2 so I can make sure I do this right. So I need to put the boots on, run up here, drop the chainmail. So now if I did it right, actually let's test it real quick. So if I put the boots of levitation on, it should stay weighed down, and it does. Perfect. Good, good, good. Okay. So put on the boots, get up here, drop the enchanted chainmail, get back out. There we go. And now I can get my potions back out of here. Okay. Again, I don't know if I absolutely had to do that, but you kind of assume that if there's a pressure plate, you're going to need to weigh it down at some point. So we have slowed down. We have sped up. Probably going to have to use a Berkana rune here soon. I am eating through my magic pretty quickly. It's totally worth it. Okay, slip past the balls. There's an Inga's rune. What does Inga's do? I don't know that I ever found out what Inga's does. Isa rune. Perth rune. I do like Perth runes. And I like Kano runes. And there's a door. A round key is needed to pass. Well, it's a good thing I have one of those now, isn't it? Somewhere, I think. Round key. Gonna have to time this so that I Kano the door and not the ball. This might be okay, actually. Not enough spell energy. If only I had a Berkana rune. Somewhere. There we go. Ooh. Your Kano spell explodes on a wall. How about now? A jade key is needed to pass. Good thing I have a jade key. A gold key is needed to pass. Done and done. A lot of Kano spells are needed to pass. No mouse telling me that I need a key. Well, it's not a cross key. It's not an iron key. Must be a sun key. Okay, whatever's at the end of this better be worth it. Iron key is needed. Kano spell is needed. Cross key. Am I getting close to the center? Yes. Okay. Cross key. This is my last key, I think, that I found down here. And it looks like I slowed down. May Chesu rest in eternal peace. We can talk to a skeleton. Let's save, shall we? Do not fear me, Zephyr. Come closer. I must speak with you. How does the ghost know my name? I am the witch Chishantra, or should I say the ghost of Chishantra. I know that you must seek out the half of the staff of summoning that Shadow Weaver does not possess. I don't have to seek it out. I already found it. You must then mend the staff and use it. Hold a personal possession of the one you wish to summon in one hand and the staff in the other. Then invoke the staff's power. I must tell you, Shadow Weaver is actually my daughter, Abigail. She plans to use the Necklace of Runes to summon back the god of magic. She hopes to defeat him and assume his state of existence. She does not realize that she cannot win. The god will overpower her and then release his own wrath upon the world. When you have mended the staff, summon me. I will then be able to take care of my daughter. I know Abigail has brought great pain to this world, but she must be forgiven. I can convince her to make amends and to bring peace and happiness back to this world. Before you leave my burial chamber, take my skull. When the time comes, use it with the staff and bring me back. I am this world's only salvation. Chishantra's skull. Do not fear me, Zephyr. Blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't repeat the last line of the dialogue once you already have the skull. Okay, I think we're done down here. I don't know exactly why we needed to weigh down that thing, but we did. So, let's get out of here. Do I have a Gubber rune to make my life a little bit easier? I do. Let's use it. Let's also go zoomy. FACF. Zoom. Alright, so it was worthwhile that we came down to the basement. Not only did we get some more stuff, got some experience, and we got a skull. I am curious, though. Hey, is that? Oh, just a War Warden. Okay. thought of something else. What's down here? Oh, you know what? I bet this takes me to the sewers. It sure does. Damn, the palimpsest is not working. Palimpsest is not working here. Seems Rona was correct. I wonder how she knew. Oh, there's stuff. Is there anything else like down this way? Other than death? I don't see any other items or anything. There's an eel that I can't kill because I'm neck deep in sewage. I don't see any shallow spots where I'd be able to fight something. Very interesting. Can't cast. Your hands are in sewage. So yeah, you can't cast. You can't fight. Very interesting decision to make the sewers like this. I'm just backtracking a little bit just to see if there's any more items. I don't really expect there to be. Oh, look, there's a... Ooh, bats! Oh, we're about to die. Well, you know, I'm going to restore my save game anyway, so that's kind of whatever. 154, 145. Yeah, I'm getting like 200 experience-ish per kill. I don't think that's really worthwhile. Let's just reload our saved game. Come down here and see what goodies we got. We've got a warboard. If you drop that here, you would lose it. I don't care. I want to lose it. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no items hidden underneath of them. Triple nightshade. Triple nightshade is kind of nice. Pearl and a couple Fihu runes, also kind of nice. Okay, we have a lot of containers. I'll sort them out a little bit later. For right now, I'm just going to eat this nightshade. I can use the spell points. I wish I could put the staff away. Might be time for another trip to the other world to drop some stuff. I want at least one inventory slot so I can actually pick up items. Okay, let's explore the Citadel now. Ooh, who are you? You're a ball. A gold piece in return for quick passage. Quick passage where? Citadel Guard Barracks. Ooh, sounds like a good place to fight stuff. A boulder. The boulder is laying on the floor. Only those under Stern's command may enter. I'm assuming Stern is a guard captain or something. Probably has a key. Oh. Poison. Poison no bueno. Do I have any runes to cure this poison? Do I need to do it myself? I know I'm taking a few ticks of damage while I look, but it's okay. I do not need to cure it myself. I was just trying to save a little bit of magic, that's all. Okay, so don't step on that unless you want globes of poison to shoot. Let's see how strong these guys are. Takes 5 hits to kill one. That's actually quite a few. 4 hits, maybe. What's in this chest? A vest and breeches and some leather boots. Don't care. Quiver. Don't care. Book of the Spear. Sure. You know what? I'm a master of the sword. I've got another Book of the Spear in case I really need one. Did 99 damage to that one guard. Oh, we've slowed down. I hate being slow. But I will deal with it for now because I want to save my magic. What's in this box? Vest and breeches, surcoat and breeches, leather trews. Nothing worthwhile. But we'll take the rock. Alright. This is going to shoot globules of poison. Dodge those. Commander Stern's quarters. I wonder if he's a stern commander. My plan is working perfectly. Stupid, Zeph. Stupid. I was so proud of myself for using that to kill them. Okay, more clothing. Oh, a couple apples. Guess I can keep a couple apples. Wonder if this actually opens the door to... Hey, Commander. How's your poison resistance, Commander? Not that good, huh, Commander? Alright, that's the key I assume I need. Got an amulet. Very tricky that it fires both when you step on it and when you step off. Don't need any of that stuff. Don't need any of that. Okay, we're done here. Gonna be very careful to avoid all the poison. Alright, how we looking map-wise? Citadel ground floor. There's another door just below me. There's also something up and left is where I need to use the key. Let's go ahead and use the key up here, but not go through yet, but that'll get it out of my inventory. Access to next floor limited. Well, I'm not prepared to go to the next floor just yet. I've got more I want to explore here first, so that's fine. Another Citadel guard. Let's do one at a time. Ooh, yeah, let's not do 3 on 1. Ooh, Kano and a gold coin, it looks like. And a gold key. Put the key... I should probably rearrange my inventory. I should probably make a trip to the other world and drop off a bunch of stuff is what I should really do. Probably. Let me at least clear this floor out before I do all that, though. All right. They dropped a gold key. Let's assume the gold key goes in here. Access control for next floor. Alright, bottommost switch is poison. Those switches don't appear to... Before I step on any of these, actually, let me save. That would be the smart thing to do. Oh man, my enchanted plate is losing AC. Maybe that's why I'm taking more and more hits. Leftmost is poison. So it looks like these two and these two. I can see the door supposedly to get to the next floor. I do have some corpses over here, so guess I might as well push them and weigh down these panels and see what happens. Alright, so that's two of them weighed down. Has anything changed? No, that door is still shut. Four bodies and four pressure plates feels logical. Might need to restore my endurance after this. I'm deliberately not casting swiftness again, just to save the magic. It's nice being able to zoom, but I might actually need my magic for stuff later on. Like, I had to use so many Kanos in that underground section. So I'm just going to save it for the time being. Hey, Super Smash Liker, how are you doing? Hopefully you're still around. I have no idea how long that message has been there. I've been focused on the game so hard. Okay, did that open the door? No. Huh. Let's try stepping on the poison things. Let's see if... Maybe I need to weigh all 6 of them down. Before I use up the magic to cast Magic Wall, let's save the game. You have been poisoned, of course. Alright, all 6 are weighed down, and still nothing has changed. So let's assume that I don't need every single one weighed down. Just hope that we've done everything we need to do there. So where am I going to go? I have to pay a gold coin if I want to go through that passage. Let's head back through the 3 doors and explore kind of closer to the bottom left of the area again. Let me also pull the map off because there might be stuff to kill. Ah! Hooray for reflexes. Dodging balls. Ooh. Couple Citadel guards. Guess if I really, really wanted to, I could push their bodies and weigh down those other pressure plates. Have to push them really far, though. Oh, and I am carrying around a bunch of boulders, too. I forgot about that. No, I got rid of my boulders, didn't I? No, I've still got plenty of boulders. Okay. Not plenty. I've got 5 now. But I'll keep them with me. You never know. Is this just an empty room? It sure appears to just be an empty room. I think Super Smash Laker probably was in here a while ago and I didn't even notice the messages, so sorry about that, Super Smash Laker. Damn it. Did I lose an AC point? No, thank goodness. I've lost enough AC points off this armor. I wish there was a way to repair it. Messengers, remember the path well. All who are late when summoned shall fall prey to my punishment. Hey, it's a big maze. Look at that. I could go pay a gold coin. I have plenty of gold. I could just take what I'm assuming is the shortcut. Could do that. Instead, I'm going to go zoomy and start running. Gonna map it out, but also look for any hidden treasure or anything. Random door that I can open. Dead end. So it looks like we need to run up this hallway with the ball. Here's the thing. I don't see any treasure yet. And now I'm thinking that the shortcut that I'd have to pay a gold coin for is probably a teleporter. Yeah, it must be. Okay. So from the teleporter, hug the right wall. There's the teleporter. Hug the right wall. Don't get stuck on a corner. I'm gonna forget magic wall. There we go. Fireball and a book of the axe. You never know if you're gonna need another parchment, so I'll hang on to it for now. Maybe that's gonna be worthwhile. I don't care. We're going zoomy. Screw conserving magic. How are you supposed to... I guess you can just slip in behind it. Okay. Navigating a giant maze. Looks like we made it through. But there's also a part of the level over there that we did not explore too. This brings us up to Citadel 2. I'm not sure it's where I want to be. So let's save the game real quick and cast a teleport spell. No, I don't need to go through there. I go through here instead. Please excuse my singing. It's just something I do. That fires lightning bolts. That also fires lightning bolts. That too fires lightning bolts. Is the ball rolling? No, not anymore. Now it is. Okay, so it's just an alternate method to get up to this floor that I'm not sure I really needed to do. We are on Citadel 2 still, right? Yeah, just a different part. Let's explore this briefly and see if that was really necessary. The door resists Kino. Ah, interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Moonstone, don't care about that. Just gonna go ahead and use it. What do you mean nothing to hit? She's right in front of you. We are super low on magic, so I don't think I have enough to... And that door resists Kano. Ah. Weapon storage room. All who require a new weapon must pay a gold coin for one stored within. I've got plenty of gold coins. A morning star. A broadsword. I don't need any of these, mind you. Throwing knife. Claymore. A war axe. Maybe a bow for the last one. Nope, a broadsword. Nothing that I need. Righto. Takes me to a random room with this switch. That's weird. And then it warps me to the ladder going up, apparently. This takes us to Citadel 3. Yeah. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're not going to use the magic to cast the teleport spell because I'm not 100% sure I need it. We're going to come up here and explore up, starting from this side of Citadel Floor 2. More boulders. A buckler. It's been a long time since I've seen a buckler. I'm going to gather up these boulders. You never know if you need them. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need this buckler and this morning star, though. So I'm just going to leave those behind. seen that enemy before, but it doesn't tell me what it is. The halls of passage. Okay. So a bunch of the halls of passage. Does that mean I need to Kano open these rooms? Is that a golem? You have killed a stone golem. It sure is. They take a lot of damage. Also, now we know where Gebo takes us. Also, we can see that we don't need necessarily to open that door. Also, we have slowed down again. What is in the chest? A key. That's good enough for me. That chest had a key. That's good enough for me. Okay. So I don't need to Gebo that door. It looks like the citadels are laid out, the floors are laid out kind of roughly in a circle. That's got me wondering, actually. I'm going to save. We're going to go zoomy. I'm going to go back down to floor 1. You know what I haven't done down here? Like, we've explored half of this. But what if there's a whole nother half accessible by rune? Not Thurisaz. And not Rido. Okay, never mind. I thought I was being clever, and the game's like, nope, screw you. I'm going to keep those 2 runes out just in case. Okay, but what about up here? We can see Gebo there. What happens if I use Rido or Thurisaz up here? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, right. Rido takes us to this random switch, which then takes us to level 3, or the level 3 ladder. Where's this in compared to the rest of the level? Oh, it's behind that door. I guess I'm glad I didn't try using a Kano spell in that door. Even though the door doesn't open when I step on the plate. Does the door need a Kano spell after all? Yes. But stepping on the plate doesn't seem to do anything. So that was just a waste of a Rido rune. And there's no destination for Thurisaz. And we already know where Gebo is. Oh, well, though Rido did take us to flip that switch of question mark. So let's assume that we need to... We got plenty of Rido runes. Let's just assume we need to use it. Okay. Before I go into the halls of passage, quote unquote, let's run back this way. Let's check out... Don't need to open that door. This door opens with a lever, and then there's nothing else there. That's cool. And there's like nothing behind. That's just a dead end. Yeah? Yeah. Wow, what a waste. What a waste. Okay. Okay. I'm tempted to reload my save game to save myself the 2 Kano spells, but I won't. It looks like they all lead to the same room. Yeah, it really looks like they all lead to the same room. So I don't really understand the point of that. We've slowed down. I have so many Burkana runes. That's my justification. Again, they all lead to the same place. It's like the level designers like, well, sure. The halls of passage. Alright, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's a door. And the door resists Kano. I think that's the other side, like where we came up from the first floor. Strange. Very strange. I don't see anything that I'm missing in here in regards to like a switch or anything. I don't think it's going to be something like weighing down all the switches, whatever have you. All right, we could go up to level 3, but before I do that, I really kind of want to finish exploring level 2. Am I really going to run all the way back through this maze? Am I really going to run all the way back through this maze? Be a giant pain. It's just magic. You're right. I.e. JLA's teleport. I don't have enough. It takes 30. I only have 15. Do I have any Nightshade hiding out in any of my containers? If I have Nightshade, I'll just eat that. If I don't have Nightshade, then I'm going to organize my inventory while I wait for my magic to restore. Oh, I've got my food bag. That doesn't count. I want a loose Nightshade. Like that one. There we go. I got stuck on the corner and couldn't get through. Annoying. Okay. Good enough. Well, we have slowed down now. So I don't really see a point in not organizing the inventory now. Let me also check to see where we are. As I thought, we are basically on the other side of those halls of passage. This is the door. Ah, that's interesting. Very interesting. that just takes me to that weapon storage area. I need 2 spell points. All right, we're going to wait just a minute or two for spell points to restore. In the meantime, let's start organizing. First thing I'm going to do is get all the runes out of the inventory and drop them in a pile here. Got a couple apples. I don't anticipate needing them, so I'm going to eat them and toss the cores. Then we have our mirror. We're going to hang on to the mirror. Got a mango. Mango's fine. One of our healing potions. More runes. I've got a lot of Fihu runes. I could totally use those and see what I get out of them. It's also got a random pearl. Do we have enough Takano yet? Yes. Just gonna map it out. Kill these hags, but after I kill them, I will map the thing out, but I'm not going to spend the gold to unlock doors that I don't need to unlock for weapons I'm not going to use. I guess I can also grab this moonstone and take it to organize. Just going to run down to map it out. Good enough. I feel like we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. I know it's been 3 hours at this point. I should probably wrap it up. But we're getting so close to the end of the game. I guess I can just do like one more stream and try to finish it out. Okay, so now these are empty boxes. Cool. This is also an empty box. Parchment and a bunch of keys. We're going to keep all the keys. That's non-negotiable. Couple runes, including Thursaz. We'll actually put Thursaz back in the bag with the other ones. Couple amulets, my other healing potion, and a wand that I'm not sure I actually need. Okay, so another empty sack. More runes. I still don't know what Inga's does. I'm going to write down what Inga's does real quick. Inga's, because I've got a few of those. I'm going to save before I use it, of course. That's Awaz. There we go. There's Inga's. Awaz, E-H-W-A-Z, is temporary agility. Okay. What does Inga's do? You have gained talent, temporary talent. Temporary talent. Good, 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 good. Okay. I'm going to see if there's any other runes that I have not used yet. I can add them to my list. Okay, here's my parchment bag. Hold on to that. More runes to add to the rune pile. Awaz, that's temporary agility. So we got coins and token. I actually don't know what the snake oil does either. Maybe I should see what the snake oil does. Why not? Actually, before I do, Save again. What's the snake oil do? Restored 12 hit points. I can only assume it's a full heal. And if that's the case, then I don't need to waste it for 12 hit points. It's the parchment bag. Another snake oil. That's the key bag. Figurines and Berkana runes. Oh my. Another amulet. That's my bag of food. Righto and Thursaz. I'll just put that away. I'm just going to drop the messenger stuff. I don't think I truly need it anymore. Okay, so that's the teleport bag. That can actually go up there. I don't think I need the mango. Might as well just drop it off. I'll hold on to the mirror for now. Yeah, food bag's full. Magic item bag. I've got all those books that I can read. I'm going to put these apples with the mango. And then we've got more money. Let's pull these 4 things out. And then we can take, oh, I'm going to have a little bit left over. You know what? I'm just going to drop a money piece there. And then we have another figurine of resurrection as well. Got more of those in a bag somewhere. Parchment bag. There's the figurine bag. Okay. Magic items. Money. Do I have 2 money bags? I have 2 full money bags. I don't think I really need 2 full money bags. I really don't. All right, we're going to make a misc bag. Do I just use these books? No, because I might need them. You never know, and that kills me. Okay, I've got all kinds of money. Keys, parchments, misc. Parchment bag is not that important. Okay, good enough for now. We're slightly more organized now. So, before I wrap up stream, let's see. That's the weapons room that I don't really care about. I need to get down that hallway, actually. I wonder how one would go about doing that. Probably weighing it down. Probably weighing it down with that big thing. That's a smart way to think about doing it. No, but if we weigh it down, then we can only go that way. Almost need boots of levitation. I guess that's one way to do it. I don't know what the solution would be otherwise. Okay. Oh, look, another boulder. Is that my boulder bag? No. Is my boulder bag full? Yeah. All right, the wand can come out. Interesting. So there's still a little part in the corner of the citadel there that haven't explored. Thursaz didn't take me anywhere. But there's a couple of ladders up to the 3rd floor. I'm assuming this will take me to the 3rd floor. Yeah. So this is one way to get up, and then there's another way. It seems like the floors are getting smaller and smaller. Do I just power through and try to be... It's 11 o'clock. I should probably stop and get some sleep. Can I, like, worm my way through here? It appears the answer is no. All right. We'll go this way. It sounded like they were casting poison earlier. You have killed a jester. We got a Nothiz rune. Oh, never mind. I was going to go back and put it with the other runes, but I don't want to go through that passageway again. So we'll just continue on. There's a teleporter, and there's a door that I can presumably open with Kano. Let's go down and Kano the door first. I also have the staff that I can use to restore my magic, and I'm going to do that. It's taking up an inventory space. It's kind of annoying. Not enough spell energy. I have 17, so we will figure out how much it costs to cast Swiftness. I'm going to anticipate like 20 or so. There's a pearl. Do I need a pearl? I figure if the game really wants me to have a pearl, then maybe I'll need a pearl. I left my other pearl back in the other room, didn't I? I think I did. Hope that wasn't a mistake. I could always just run back and get it, but it'd be annoying. Before I Kano open that door, I'm going to see if it's 20 to get Swiftness. Another teleporter. It seems like lines up. Yeah. Interesting. We're at 20. It is 20 to cast Swiftness. And now we're at full magic again. Hooray! Ladder down. This will take me, I guess, to the northern part of Citadel Floor 2. Yeah. But it looks like there's just a teleporter in here. Zeph 2. Well, whatever. Okay, where are we? Okay. Multiple doors. We assume we're going to need Kano for probably all of them. Oh, crap. I pushed the wrong button and Warmonger is talking to me. Seven hits to kill a golem. Maybe 6. The unseen paths. Sure. That's so weird that it does 90 every once in a while. I wonder if that's just a critical hit happening or something. I'm also doing considerably less damage now. Iron token. I do have another iron token in my inventory, but I figure might as well kill all the golems, see what they drop, if anything. There might be another item that I need to proceed as well. This one's hitting me quite a few times. Oh, look, another token. I don't mind getting hit too much because I can heal myself with the Jera potions pretty easily. I hate slowing down though. Third token? I mean, I've got one in my bag. Fourth token. I don't know that I have another token, actually. Let's backtrack and check the other doors. Wonder how many tokens I need. I already dipped into my stash and used that one that I had left over. The Great Hallway. This person again. Still don't know what or who that is. I wonder if that's supposed to be Balthazar. Since it's saying, like, it's not saying you have killed or you have slain. We know that he's basically a lich kind of a thing. Oh, look, another token. That makes some sense. Stone Golem Creation Chamber. Makes sense why there's skeletons laying around. Hags and boulders. The boulders make sense. Stone golems, they need stones. Ooh, a Rowan wand! I am not going to backtrack all the way back there, but cool! I'm just going to keep a bag full of boulders. Why? I don't know why. Because I want to. Going to take a moment to heal also. There we go. Wonder if stone golems can be poisoned or anything. Another token, that's good. Ideally, I get enough to get through that passage and I have one left over since I substituted one in. But it looks like that's everything in here. The Great Hallway. Alright, so pushing that pressure plate shoots fireballs. I'm going to explore as much as I can, because if there's more iron tokens I need to find, I want to find them before I run back and try to get through that area. Gold key. The Unseen Paths. There was already a place that said the Unseen Paths. I wonder if It's just a shortcut. Maybe I can save this key. You have slowed down. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Let's also heal again. The stone golems are doing some good damage. I'm going to save before I use this. Let's see. 3 teleporters. Where are we? We are back at where we come up from floor 1, I believe. No, this goes to floor 3. And that jester poisoned us like a jerk. Let me just see. Okay, so we're on the other side of Citadel floor 3 now. That's cool and all. But let's see where the other teleporters take us. So the right one takes us to floor 3. Top teleporter takes us to a room up here, probably to floor 3. If I had to guess. Yes. Wait, was this open before? I think it was, wasn't it? Let's assume that the other teleporter is going to take us to another portion of floor 3. Oh no, that took me to a ladder going down to floor 1. Have I been down? There's rocks on the floor, so I'm assuming I haven't been here. I would have picked them up. Yeah, we're in a different part of Citadel ground floor now. Figure I might as well weigh it down. I caned myself in the back of the head twice. Okay, I'm gonna reload my save game. We're gonna go ahead and stop because this is too much to explore for me to do but so quickly right now. But I'm just gonna see potentially where this goes. If we go down the hallway of teleporteriness, I crave the power to burn all who oppose me to cinders and ash. That sounds like a wand. And I'm pretty sure I kept that wand, didn't I? Yes. Wait, what? Really? Burn. It's a ashwood wand. Fireball. I got a fireball parchment. I desire power to smite my enemy with the power of storm. Lightning. Lightning. I seek the power to pass unseen invisibility. I seek the power to swiftly outrun those who could defeat me. Swiftness. Crap, I don't have a swiftness parchment. I don't know where it is. Crap, crap, crappity crap. I wonder if I can find one somewhere. Found a couple hags. Few hags. Another Rowan wand. That's cool. Lots of doors to Kano. Nothing there. I'm surprised I haven't gone up a level in sorcery spells for a while, considering how often I'm casting Kano. I'm sitting here stabbing the air because I'm busy rearranging my inventory. Kind of wish I'd done something with these iron tokens before I came down here. Maybe I'll do that when I restore my save game. I will try to do the iron token stuff first. There's nothing there. That was just a waste of magic. Ooh, Fihu rune. I can't tell if it's closing other doors when I go through. Maybe not. Just a lot of doors, you know. What's the Fihu rune going to give me? A buckler. Who cares? If it was something really good, I would have considered saving my game and keeping it. It's not. I know that I'm wasting some magic opening redundant doors, but right now I'm just kind of seeing what all is around here. Three keys. Maybe four. And a random chest. What's in the chest? Another Rowan wand. Getting a lot of Rowan wands. Okay, all that to get light shield, gold coin, some nightshade, so a lot of magic restoration. But nothing vital. I wonder what's going on with this teleporter also. Let's find out, and then I will wrap it up. See, no obvious difference for anything that this teleporter is doing. All right. I'm going to call it there for the night. I'm saving a new game because I did quite a bit. I might just continue on from here. Maybe. We might go to the other world and look for that. I think that's where the swiftness parchment was. We might go try to hunt that down at the beginning of next stream. Also, it looks like if we can maybe get to the upper right-hand part of the ground floor, there might be something over there too. Anyway, that'll do it for tonight. longer stream tonight, but we made some good progress. We got into the Citadel. We're exploring it. Hopefully next stream, number 12, we can finish it up and we'll move on to a new game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you had a good night or a good time. Hope you have a good night or whatever time of day it is when you're watching this. Take care. See you next stream.